Major bombs in the spot, we in the playoffs. Stay getting that guap, we in the playoffs. Stay pushing that rock, we in the playoffs. We here to play off, who wanna play off? If you running the block, you in the playoffs. Shorty shake it a lot, she in the playoffs. Ninjas running your spot, they there to play off. They there to play off, so let's play off. You hear the echoes, niggas is new school and made so retro. Shook up, catch you on your petrol. Yapping your shine, give it up, let it go. Foot on the gas, Mage going metro. She holding that ass and she finna let it go. She all in your stash, then you need to check it though. Hands in the air, the boy's so special, like we in the playoffs. See me posted up on the block with the cape on. POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes. They go, ooh la la. She go, ooh la la. We go, ooh la la. They go, ooh la la. Hey. Hey. Ah, we. They go, ooh la la. Ah, we. Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, family? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST-TV. Oh, we live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then please, by all means, come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit to the left, kindly hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. And if it's not your first time, then you know how we do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game, people. We in the end game because a dad decided to pay his last child support payment in pennies. Pulled up to the front of the house with the tow truck in tow. Dumped the pennies on the floor. I guess you can hear somebody in the video say, "What the fuck are you? What are you spilling on the lawn?" And, you know, come to find out it was the last payment. I think it was $800. So, you know, shouts to him for being, you know, an ass, for being meticulous about saving up all those pennies. You got to give it to him for that. That takes time. That takes patience. For you to be saving up 8,000 pennies, which is $800, you know what I mean? That takes a long time, unless he just went to the bank and, you know, did it that way. But I want to say this. Story continues on as, you know, the daughter and the moms, I guess they did something charitable. They gave the money away, or they did something for the homeless or something like that. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't know the relationship of him and his daughter. Obviously, him and the moms is probably not on good terms. And for whatever reason, and I'll say this, and I learned this, although I have no kids of my own. Like, if you know Lee on the back line, oh, yeah, then you know. You know what I mean? Had step-pops in my life, stepfathers. I've been that to, you know, others, you know, small boys and that sort. So I get both sides, you know what I mean? And it is a both sides. Video coming soon with the Dr. Boyce Watkins topics, single moms, married to single moms, him going at it with the manosphere, you know what I mean? People taking jabs at him, speaking to Minister Jab, you know what I mean? And that whole back and forth. But for the fathers, that is, if you are one of them paying child support. And, you know, I know many men, you know, unfortunately, that had to pay child support. A lot of times they was unaware, had to find out in the back end, people was locked up. A lot of funny business goes on when it comes to that. So for the ones that's in, because you hear it all the time, like, yo, you know, I give child support. She supposed to do X, Y, Z with it, but instead she getting her hair done, she getting her nails done, hair done, nails done, everything big, like if she's showing off on the gram and her stories. Like, yeah, just took that little child support money and got my nails done, bling, blah. And the dude and the father, you sitting back and you mad. You're like, damn, I just gave this bitch $300, or they taking $300 of my check and they giving it to her. And my thing is this, think about it this way. If you don't have custody of your kids, you never fought for custody of your kids, regardless of how the child got there. Because this is a lot of times people that's on child support or in situations like this where you see it's bad blood, they don't want nothing to do with the kid. They definitely probably don't want nothing to do with the moms. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying we all human and we all process and deal with things differently. If the mother has the child for the whole month, the whole year, but let's just go month by month. Say your child support is $300, like I just said. At the end of the month, when they get the money, they probably already spent $300 on your child. You know what I mean? Like food, medical, school, clothes, snacks, clothes, like games, hats, anything you could think of, braces, charms, hair done, haircut, jeans, whatever it is, like, you know what I mean? The daily living that it costs to take care of a child, depending on the age of the child. So if they're doing that through the month, through their own means, then at the end of the month, they get that $300. Now they decide to go get their hair done. You really can't, you know, get your panties in the bunch, for lack of a, you know, better term. You can't be mad. Oh, I feel you shouldn't be mad, because that money that they could have got their hair done during the month, they probably had to wait because they got to take care of your child, because they got to put food on their table, because they got to do X, Y, Z, unexpected things that come up. You know what I mean? Not just dealing with the child, but dealing with living. You know what I mean? Everyday life. So when that $300 come at the end of the month, and if it comes at the beginning of the month, then all right, cool. You get the point that I'm saying. During that 1 month, they spending money on the child. So when they get that back, that's just like a reimburse. So don't look at it like, oh, this bitch going to get her hair done, or she just brought her a pair of new skinny jeans. She out here at the hot girl summer and all this and all that. Again, you know, you wish you don't see stuff like the kid never really has anything to do with it. It'd be the parents that be doing the fuck shit. I hate to say it, I'm a guy, but normally it's the woman. They got control of the child. They control whether the child is born or not. Man has no say-so once his seed is released. That's why you got to watch who you have babies with. That's why you got to watch who you lay down with. That's why you got to choose wisely. That's what it really boils down to. I know what it's like to lose. And I'm sure that guy that pulled up to the joint with 8,000 pennies knew how to lose. But y'all see what it is. Y'all see the clip. Yeah, Philly, they choked tonight. Donovan Mitchell, Utah Jazz, they choked tonight. Like, wow. Like, I had Atlanta with 7. Oh, and I had the Clippers too with 7. I said, damn, everybody going to take Utah. Let's talk about the West first. Because I think even though they lost and they kind of gave the game up, it wasn't a choke job like Philly. Philly was up big. Utah wasn't up big. Even though I think they went like 11 for 17 threes. They set a record or whatever they did in the first quarter, first half. They wasn't up by that much. Paul George, playoff P, official tonight. He got rid of that. Whatever that stain that was on him, he brushed that off. You got to give him his props. You got to say, nah, he went OD ham. He went hard as a motherfucker. Like, he went hard as a motherfucker trying to let these niggas know who I am. And he really did. Reggie Jackson, he went off. He went off. And so Donovan Mitchell, he didn't really have that Donovan Mitchell signature game because they was raining threes. Like, they was raining threes in the beginning. Then all of a sudden, it slowed up. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. Why Mike Conley not playing? I know he got the hamstring and all that, but you see James Harden play. Why are you not playing, Mike Conley? Oh, because y'all took for granted that Kawhi Leonard wasn't playing. So y'all said we could give him some more days. We just thought we was going to win or showing up. And they came out guns blazing. Yeah, they came out guns blazing. You know what I mean? Like the Young Guns, yeah, the Young Guns part 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think it's like 7 of them episodes. And they came out guns a blazing. And it was all good just a quarter ago. As the game started tightening up, Ty Lue made them, you know what I mean, switch it up a little bit. And Donovan Mitchell, like I said, he kind of let the game come to him because his teammates was on fire. Clarkson was on fire. Ingles was on fire. Bojan Bogdanovic was on fire. Like, they couldn't miss. And the announcer like, oh, for three. Like, they was on fire. He's heating up. Boom, shakalaka. Like double dribble? Yeah, like double dribble. Boom, shakalaka. And then all of a sudden, you go cold. Palms get a little sweaty. You start saying, damn, if we lose, we're going to go down 3-2. Going back to LA with a chance to be out of here. Like, do you ever think about when you out of here? Fly record in, video, out of here. $5,000 love seat, out of here. Yeah, like KRS One, but we not going out. And I don't think the series is over. Obviously, Kawhi's probably not going to play in Game 6. They're like, oh, we went on the road without Kawhi. We can win at home without Kawhi. And they'll probably go into the Game 6 with that mindset. And I think Utah are coming with no pressure, a little bit of pressure, but the pressure swings, in my opinion, to the Clippers, because now it's like y'all won Game 5. Now y'all coming back home on y'all own stomping grounds like, oh, yeah, we in the playoffs still, like the song in the beginning. Major balls in the spot, we in the playoffs. Stay pushing that rock, we in the playoffs. Niggas coming to your spot, they there to playoff. So let's play off. Like, gotta holler at the DJ. Gotta make him here. What's up, Gray? You know what I mean? My boy, GRAYFIRE. And Bombs on the beat, by the way. Yeah, Bombs on the beat. Bombs make some spectacular, marvelicious, fly-type beats. Yeah, he do. Shout outs to Bomb Beats. Sir, Bombs to you. But I see Game 7 now. I see 3 Game 7s. And before we get to the last thing, let's get to Philly now. So Philly came out guns blazing as well. Joel Embiid, I kept checking the stat. I didn't see the whole game. I came in late. I'm outside, out and about, looking at the scores. I'm like, damn, Joel Embiid got 17 in the first quarter. All that meniscus and all. I'm like, why he didn't do that in the last game? They came out. Seth Curry, splash brother number 3, because, you know, the other 2 was in Golden State. 37. Came out guns blazing. Joel Embiid had 36, 13, and the numbers was, he wasted a great game. Like, Doc Rivers and them, I know they looking around like, damn, how we let this one get away? Tobias Harris, only 8 points. Now, I know Joel Embiid had a great game. Like I said, Seth Curry had a great game. But where you at, doggy? I know you had 9 assists. I think you had like 6 rebounds. You almost had a triple-double. But you need more than that to win. Y'all need more than that. Dwight, 8 rebounds, missed the putback, only shot 2 times. And in fact, Tobias, I think he only shot 4 times. You got to shoot more than that. Clippers is deep. And the man who I said I like him. I like Maxey from Philly. Obviously, LaMelo Ball won Rookie of the Year. I thought it should have been to the brother in Minnesota. I think Ball played phenomenal. He showed that he's the real deal. But you missed some time. You came back. Yes, they did make the playoffs. But overall, as far as the eye test and skill and ability, I would have gave it to homie and damn, his name is skipping me right now, in Minnesota. But anyway, back to Philly. They just Ben Simmons, you know, I know you can't shoot the free throw, so they hack a Ben. Now, I mean, you got to take him out, put him in, and he on the ball defense is spectacular. He's a great defender. But Trae Young wasn't having that tonight. He had a playoff high, 37. He balled out tonight. And at the end of the game, as it just coming back down, when it was 105, 102, for 3 in your face, like all the way in your face. Then you had Embiid, you know, looked like he wanted to shoot the 3, had wide open, you know, range to shoot the 3, but it's like, I know he was like, damn, if I miss, they're gonna say, why I'm not going to the basket. So he come Euro stepping his big ass to the rack, and I forget who blocked, you know, who was standing in his way, but you miss, they get the rebound, now they off to the races again, and it just was a sad sight after. You even see in Tobias Harris' face, He just couldn't believe that Joel missed both of them free throws. So it's on him. And then you don't want to talk after the game. I get it. You mad, bro. You big mad. And you should be. Because y'all should be going back to Atlanta up 3-2, ready to close out and get a little bit of rest. Because we know, or at least I think the Milwaukee Buck game and the Brooklyn game is going 7. I think it's going 7. So I think Philly is going to go 7 now. Brooklyn and Milwaukee is going 7. Utah and the Clippers is going 7. Well, let's talk about Brooklyn real quick. And while we do that, you know what I mean? Let's put some respect on my boy Bombs. Let's put some respect on his shit. You know what I mean? But y'all know that beat is fire. That beat is called New York, by the way. You know what I mean? Tonight, Brooklyn on the road. Milwaukee, Giannis, Middleton, James Harden. Is he going to be the same as he was last game or better? That's the thing. But the thing is, will Kevin Durant be Superman again tonight? A little louder. Keep it going. A little louder. I keep it going. A little louder. That's all we need is Kevin Durant to keep it going. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. I keeps it going. Nah, but anyway, I think it's going to go 7 because Milwaukee ain't going out like that. Y'all got smacked. They was up. They should have won the last game. They didn't play bully ball while they was up. And I don't really see them losing home. Plus, both home teams lost tonight. You know what I mean? Philly lost at home. Utah lost at home. We could get the Bucks losing at home, but I don't see that. I see them winning, and I see a game 7 in New York. Brooklyn, that is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Brooklyn Nets, which it should be Brooklyn, New York, would be super fire. Now let's talk about the last thing, because I got on this show, POPAVIST-TV. We live, we rolling, all that. And I said, Chris Paul got to be sitting back, licking his chops, saying, I don't care about, you know the meme when LeBron got like, I don't care if he got the cigarettes and Kyrie got the cigarettes. I don't care if his name is King James, Wings James, we in 6, so them little memes, yeah, those joints. Chris Paul had to be sitting back with the cigarettes in his mouth. Like, I don't care whether it's LA, whether it's Utah, Smoothall, Suns in 6. Like, you know what I mean? Now, all of a sudden, you out indefinitely for the C19? Are you kidding me right now, NBA? Are you kidding me? Oh, no, you're not. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm looking around. Like, my city is opening. We in the gym working out today. Yeah, you see the picture? Yeah, I'm getting it in. We in the gym working out. People ain't got no masks. Club promoters is, you know what I mean, opening back up. Women is shaking it. You know, we ready to Mark Lawrence this shit up. And then y'all talking about Chris Paul is out indefinitely because of C19? Hello? You played to win the game? Yeah, like Herm Edwards. You see how he was talking to the reporters and he stepped back like this? Like, hello? You played to win the game. You don't just play it to play? Like, what are we talking about? How is he out? And oh, no vaccine. It gotta be. Because I'm just saying, damn. We had an NBA season. We had a few little hiccups. It's still, you know, the season started back in December. we in June now, pushing July. How the hell we in June now? City is opening back up. Gyms, like I said, I'm in the gym on a regular basis now, trying to stay out that washing machine. The guns be looking good. Trying to work on the little bird chest, you know what I mean? The back be looking all right. And trying to get that stomach area down. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to my cousin Marie. You motivate me. And I can't wait for that gauntlet to come. Oh, like Thanos said, I'm going to have to do it myself in a minute. Can't wait to bust that open on the channel. But, yeah, so I'm outside. Like, there's very little restrictions now. So now he's out indefinitely for COVID-19, C19. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, he got to clear 2 tests, or he got to clear 3 tests a day. Did he have it? Did he just get it? How did he just get it? And we open him back, and the fans is in, so they like, yeah, we got to watch the fans now, but the fans is vaccinated. So I'm just a little wondering. It got me thinking back, like Vegas is some greasy, grimy, low-down, shifty, low-down, greedy and grind, shifty, low-down, greedy and... got struck by lightning in the thunder. Yeah, like that part, like Chris Paul got struck by lightning in the thunder. Like, how is this even possible? You know what I mean? Like, no, for real. Like, somebody explain it to me. Because what's understood don't got to be explained. So let me explain. Nobody else, but the engine that runs that team, all of a sudden out of nowhere, can't play indefinitely. Not sick, not injured, got over the shoulder injury. Gotta hope that this Utah and Clipper game goes 7 so he could keep, you know what I mean, getting tested and making sure he clear. Can he pass it to somebody else like Devin Booker or DeAndre Ayton? Maybe one of them would get it and then mess the whole playoffs up, and then we won't see nobody fully healthy, right? Right, like, damn. It's looking like ATL got a great shot at winning it. How crazy would that be? Because I'm thinking Brooklyn and Phoenix. Oh, yeah, because Steve Nash is the point guard on the Phoenix Suns. First head coach over a great team, right? A lot of coaches, first-time coaches, would have loved to coach Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. Oh, then you sprinkle in James Harden, Dinwiddie, and you get Blake Griffin, and it's a super team. You know what I mean? You forget they had LaMarcus Aldridge and all that. Like, it's a super team. Now it's Kevin Durant win by himself and the horrible James Harden. So I'm like, damn, do they want to see the Phoenix Suns play against Steve Nash and his old team? Because D'Antoni used to coach that team, right? Right, yeah, a little intricate, you know what I mean? Then I'm thinking Doc Rivers and the Clippers, old team, you know what I mean? Sometimes we be tricking ourselves out, especially when you betting. But I had Atlanta today with that 7, and I had the Clippers today. My only mess up on my 3 pick was Vegas. I thought Vegas was going to go up 2-0 on Montreal on the Canadiens, and I was wrong. I lost. They got blown out 4-2, so I lost. Damn it, man. I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Popavist. You now tuned in. POPAVIST-TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. Sometimes we might mess up because we unscripted. We don't write nothing down. We don't do all that. We just go off the top, give y'all that feeling, that energy. Yeah, kid.